There was once someone who gave his life so that we could come close to God. And people followed him, but they weren't always sure who he was. And one day they asked him, "Who are you?" And he said, "I am the light." And that light is with us even today as we get ready for our story. Are you ready? I wonder what this is. Kind of looks gold. Gold is quite valuable. I wonder if there's a parable inside. Parables are even more valuable than gold. It's got a lid, kind of like a door. Sometimes parables are difficult to enter, but that's okay. You don't need to be frustrated. We can come back to parables over and over again until they open for us. This box looks old. Parables are old. In fact, our parable today is about 2,000 years old. This kind of looks like a present. Parables are presents. They're gifts that were given to you before you were even born. If you're ready, we'll see what's inside. I wonder what this is. It's quite brown, isn't it? It's got kind of an interesting texture. I don't see any other colors. Kind of matches our rug right here in our classroom. Ooh, I wonder what this is. Sort of reminds me of a Band-Aid. Oh, I see. This is the city of Jerusalem, and this is the city of Jericho. So this must be the road that goes from this place to this place. These are quite dark, kind of like shadows. Something might be able to hide in there. I think we're ready. When Jesus was here on earth, people wanted to see everything that he did, and they wanted to hear everything that he said. And sometimes people asked Jesus questions. One time, a very important man asked Jesus a question. The very important man said, "What is the most important thing in life? What is the best way to live?" And Jesus wondered, "What do you think?" The very important man said, "I know. Love God with all of your heart and love your neighbor as yourself." And Jesus said, "Yes, that's right." But then the very important man said, "Who is my neighbor?" And then Jesus told this story. There was a person that traveled down the road from Jerusalem to Jericho. And as he was traveling on the road, two robbers came out from the shadows and attacked him. They took everything he had, and they left him on the side of the road, half dead. An important man, a priest in the temple in Jerusalem, traveled down the road. And he saw the person lying there with everything taken from him on the side of the road, half dead. And the priest moved to the other side and went on his way. Another important man, a Levite, who also worked in the temple, traveled down this road from Jerusalem to Jericho. And as he came near to the person who was hurt, had everything taken from him, and was lying on the side of the road, half dead, the Levite moved to the other side and went on his way. Finally, there was a third person, and this person was not from Jerusalem. This person was from Samaria. Now, at that time, people from Samaria did not like people from Jerusalem, and people from Jerusalem did not like people from Samaria. They were enemies. This Samaritan went down the road, and as he came near to the person who had been hurt, had everything taken from them, and left on the side of the road half dead, saw the person, walked over, cared for him, put the person onto his own donkey, took him over to a safe place where he could heal and have medicine and be taken care of. Here is our Samaritan. Here is our person who had been hurt. Here is our priest. Here is our Levite. I wonder, of these three people, which one was a neighbor to our person who was hurt? I wonder why these very important men did not stop and help. I wonder how our person felt when these people just walked past and didn't stop. I wonder how our person felt when the Samaritan did stop and gathered him up, put him on the donkey, and took care of him. I wonder where God is in this story. I wonder where you are in this story. I wonder if sometimes we are like these important men. I wonder if sometimes we are like the Samaritan. And I wonder if sometimes we are like the person who has been hurt and left on the side of the road. And now it's time to change the light. When we change the light, we know that it's not gone, but that the light fills up the space around us, and that we carry this light with us in our hearts wherever we go.